Hello, I'm John Bachman. New Jersey Democratic Senator Robert Menendez could be facing federal corruption charges soon. There are multiple reports now saying that the charges could be filed later this month. The issue is whether Menendez accepted gifts in exchange for steering business to a Democratic donor who's also a friend in Florida. A spokeswoman for Menendez said late today that his actions have been appropriate and lawful. In the past, his office has denounced the investigation as a, quote, smear campaign. It's being called one of the largest hacks in U.S. history, and now the Justice Department has announced that 2 men from Vietnam and also a Canadian man have been arrested and charged with running a massive cyber fraud ring. They are accused of stealing 1 billion email addresses and then sending spam, offering knockoff Adobe software programs. No word yet on how many people may actually have fallen for the scam. And under pressure from conservatives in his own party, House Speaker John Boehner has an unlikely ally, Democrats. Democrats say they will try to protect Boehner should there be any challenges to his speakership. This comes after Boehner allowed a vote on a clean Homeland Security funding bill without any provisions that would have rolled back the president's immigration orders. Many Tea Party Republicans and conservatives say the move was caving to Democrats, and they are openly considering a coup now, at least some of them anyway, according to The Hill. And ahead of this weekend's 50th anniversary of the civil rights marches in Selma, President Obama is meeting with students at a historically black college in South Carolina. The president told those students that the commemoration is much about inspiring young people to change as it is about honoring yesterday's legends. Mr. Obama is leading tomorrow's tribute in Selma. That's where 50 years ago police beat dozens of people who were marching to protest their lack of voting rights. Congressional Republicans are working away at an alternative to Obamacare just in case the Supreme Court knocks it down. The High Court is considering the legality of health insurance subsidies. The New York Times says Republicans in the House have proposed a way to allow states to opt out of key parts of Obamacare. In the Senate, several Republicans are proposing temporary assistance to those who might lose those important subsidies. NTSB officials continue to collect data from the plane that skidded off the runway at LaGuardia's airport yesterday. Officials say they want the flight data and cockpit voice recorders. They will also take pictures of any damage to the plane. Yesterday, the Delta Airlines flight made a rough landing and then slipped off the runway and went nose first into a fence just a few feet from the icy water there, which lines those runways. 6 people were injured. And in western Illinois, 5 train cars are still on fire after the train loaded with crude oil derailed yesterday afternoon. This is the 3rd train crash in as many weeks. No injuries have been reported yet. The railroad company warns that shipments could be delayed for about 2 days. The accident happened in a rural area about 164 miles west of Chicago. And many places along the East Coast are digging out from what may be the final winter snowstorm of the season. At least that's what a lot of folks are happening. This is in Philly. Folks hitting the Museum of Art there, the stairs that Rocky ran up. These folks are sledding down triumphantly, we should say. Another update coming up for you in 30 minutes. I'm John Bachman. Now back to Steve Malzberg Show.